E3 is arguably one of the worst events in gaming. It's an industry insider convention that attempts to appear exclusive, but provides passes for anyone who can come up with some kind of reason that they need to be in there. You can't play most of the newly announced games, the lines are way too long, and it takes maybe 20 minutes to see everything. It's no wonder that E3 is failing and no one's upset about it.
Here we go!
Who the fuck really needs E3 anyway? Not the fans of video games, because they can't get in.
Yeah.
The actual journalists don't need it because gaming journalism isn't real. And everything you can learn at E3 is made readily available to the press through press releases, early access, or in-house demos. Plus, they live stream the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
The game companies sure as fuck don't need it because all they need to do is drop a trailer on YouTube and watch the view counts rise into the hundreds of millions.
Every year, the actual interest from people in game companies in attending E3, it decreases significantly. Well, except for the late night parties where brands spend recklessly in an attempt to get the coolest influences on the planet inside, like the host of T.U.G.S, the best gaming show ever.
Invite me to your party.
They want you, well, not you, us, in those parties, and they want us tweeting about it. They want to get us all liquored up so that we have a blast and talk about how cool their product or brand is.
World of Tanks. World of Tanks.
And again, look, it fucking works, okay? If you invite us to our parties, we're gonna have a great time.
And, you know what?
Yeah.
Might make it worth your while. So we actually posted a tweet earlier this week, posing as the sellouts that we are, begging companies to invite us to their parties in exchange for good reviews.
Yeah.
The joke here, of course, being that T.U.G.S isn't a fucking real gaming news show. In
Yeah.
fact, it looks directly in the face of ethical journalism and then spits in it.
Yeah.
But it's fine because that face, it's not real.
It's dumb.
Also, we don't do reviews. Well, Shibby, he doesn't count.
Yeah.
But the tweet was a nice little trap, except for the industry, to see if anyone would try to call us out for being unethical, scummy pieces of shit. Enter Driftor,
Yeah.
a YouTuber who seems to enjoy Call of Duty, who has over 1 million subscribers and over 200,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah. So he took the moral high road and tweeted to his loyal fans, "So a good party equals good reviews? That seems totally legit." And boy, were his fans outraged. They had totally found us out, and we were hiding in plain sight. In fact, we had the audacity to post about it publicly.
No ethics.
None at all.
No ethics.
Whatever. I mean, we can't really slight Drifty for not knowing everything that we do, and that the fact that everything we do is sarcastic, cynical, trolly, or whatever other word you want to use.
Nihilistic.
Yeah. Hell, he probably thought he was doing the industry a big favor by outing us, even though he admits himself that he receives free stuff from Activision. But we would never call someone out like that. This stuff is delicious, and you do not fart from drinking it.
Tastes like air. Anyways, back to E3 and how worthless it is.
Yeah.
This year has been specifically bad for E3 because of one glaring reason. The amount of huge companies backing out of the event entirely.
Whoops.
Back in January, EA, Electronic Arts, who is releasing one of the biggest and most hyped games of the year, Battlefield 1, decided to pull out of the event and are holding their own event called EA Play, literally across the street, presumably as a giant middle finger to the aging yet unevolving expo. EA Play would also be for the fans, something that E3 is not. So this is obviously the reason they're doing it. Also, because again, nobody needs E3 anymore.
Only E3 needs E3. So, okay, one company drops out. How bad can that be? Well, fast forward from January of this year to March, where another huge publisher decided to drop from the event, Activision.
Yeah.
Okay, although they did say that Infinity Ward would be showing off the new Call of Duty game on the floor, but that game's gonna suck big, fat donkey balls, so who cares?
Okay, guys. 2 gigantic companies have dropped out.
Sure.
E3 is still relevant, right? No, fuck you, you stupid ass. Because after Activision dropped both Wargaming and Disney, they also decided that the E3 show floor just wasn't for them.
Not for me.
Ooh, so obviously something's going on here. And although we can't say for sure what that is, we think it's due to the fact that these companies simply don't need E3 to survive or thrive. The landscape has changed thanks to the internet. And E3 is just a dinosaur at this point. So unless it does something drastic to change itself, like making it a fan event similar to PAX, it might not be long until this is just a distant memory.
Speaking of PAX, the reason PAX and comic conventions and other types of conventions, including Indie PopCon, which we'll talk about at the end of this video. If you're around Indianapolis, you can come meet us next weekend. Pretty cool. Anyways, the reason that all of those are thriving is the fact that they're all fan conventions. It's for fans of video games and what other conventions there are. There's tons of panels with influencers. There's meet and greets, experiences, cosplay, everything. Those things have everything. Why would you go to E3? Aside from the parties, please invite us to the parties.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great if we're there. It's gonna be lots of fun. Yeah.
I want an E3 in the streets and a PAX in the sheets.
That's exactly what everyone else wants.
Well, let's talk about actual gaming news, because there's a bunch of announcements and accidental leaks coming out there, because despite the fact that E3 hasn't even officially started, gaming companies are using the attention to their advantage. The big one here is, for some reason, the fact that Watch Dogs 2 is happening.
Wow.
Watch Dogs seems incredibly boring.
Yes.
I have no idea why they would make a sequel, but getting the announcement out first is really working in its favor, so Ubisoft for the win.
Yeah, oh cool, I can control a stoplight with my phone in the game.
And of course, the
Lame.
graphics they're showing here will be exactly what you get when the game ships in 4 years.
Everything Ubisoft shows at E3 always looks identical to what is released in the retail version.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
Anyways, the couple people that I know that are left playing Destiny will be very, very excited to know that there is a new expansion coming out called Rise of Iron, and apparently it will be hitting in September. It's not that Destiny is a bad game. It really isn't, if we're being honest about it. You could argue that at the point that it was first released, it was bad, but after numerous updates and expansions, there's lots to do there. But for me and any other players trying to come back to it, it's impossible because of the sheer amount of changes. You'd have to start from scratch. I don't want to do that. I'm still loving the Division. I'm the last one holding out on Division.
You are.
It's true.
It's like I'm the last one holding out on Fallout 4.
And Civ 5.
Just started Far Harbor, having a great time. And finally, before Shibby takes a hot, steamy shit all over your face, and a game that people worked really hard on, we have some late breaking news. Sony has officially confirmed that their PlayStation 4, after weeks and weeks of rumors,
they've confirmed it.
They're going to be making an updated console, the PlayStation 4.5, codenamed Neo.
Ooh.
Bullet time. And a representative told the Financial Times, noted gaming magazine, the Financial Times, that the updated console is intended to sit alongside and complement the standard PS4. They confirmed that the new, updated system will support 4K resolution, and the rep also said that they anticipate either all, or at least a very large majority of games, will also support the higher-end PS4. Nothing else was really said as far as specs go, but we here at T.U.G.S are hoping it'll make PS4's VR headset work as well as something like the HTC Vive, instead of just a gimped version.
Yeah.
But now let's get Shibby in here, because this is actually starting to choke me a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, Shibs, what are you shipping about this week?
This particular game was made because all you fanboys cried for a sequel and then simply had the audacity, we've said that twice so far, to not purchase it. For shame. You viewers are telling me that the extremely repetitive parkour through a city of glass with the colors of blue and white everywhere is innovative. You're telling me that the combat in which you can't pick up a gun, unlike the first game, is amazing combat? I don't think so. Well, viewers, it's awful. Of course I'm talking about Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
I love Mirror's Edge.
Yeah. Free run from point A to point B. And if you are lucky, like Ricky, who's God blessed with amazing hair, you'll get to run to point C. That's kind of your treat. But Shibby, the open world. The open world is used very loosely, like my badge. The forest.
You have a pussy?
Spoilers. The forest unlock tree for combat abilities is a joke. The game feels completely rushed as a product. And what was I trying to say there? Oh, to get it out of the doors before unsuspected consumers buy it before E3, and sweeping all that shit under the rug.
No, a lot of people didn't even know.
I
Let
got
me
to
say
that.
something really quick. Well, I know you're gonna get to it, but Dave Oshry posted about it today too. He's like, "Holy shit, Mirror's Edge is out!" On Sunday of last weekend, I was getting ready to play Division, as I do, and it was like, "Hey, Mirror's Edge," and I was like, "Wait, what?" Okay, cool. Zero marketing for this.
Exactly. Here we go. Let's get to this. It's clear to me that this game did not get the love that a sequel to a franchise like this deserves. Just look at the marketing push behind it. Oh wait, there was none, just like Ricky talked about. And there's probably no other reason to buy it because no one knew it came out. Poor shame.
I played it, it's okay.
So, to your viewers, take a leap of faith. She's the main character in the game.
Okay, Gene Siskel.
And just purchase Overwatch. 0 out of 10.
Gene Shalit, sorry. One's alive.
So what was the review? Oh, 0 out of 10. Cool.
Just buy Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gene Shalit, sorry.
All right.
Now here's the thing. It is not worth full price. I played it, and there is no reason to buy this new one if you have the original.
Who still gives a shit about parkour? What is this, 2007?
It's a fun game. I loved the first one, and this one is just, it offers pretty much nothing new. I would say it's a decent game if you want to wait till like a sale before fall, and it's like, hey, 20 bucks. 20 bucks? Sure. 20 bucks is fine. But anyways, scrub all that, because Chibi is too tall and lanky to ever run gracefully through a cityscape. Let's get a review for the old Mirror's Edge from someone who's definitely really athletic. An Amazon reviewer named Spiff62. They titled their review, I'm Falling. Here's what they had to say about the original Mirror's
In love.
Edge.
I'm falling in love. Just kidding.
This is his review.
Run and jump and fall. Repeat. I just quit the game, having spent an hour trying to get past 1 point. It's supposed to be a simple wall run and grab a bar, but I just fall and fall. Run up the escalator, run down the hall, jump into the attic space, go break the glass, wall run to the bar, which is right there, in her stupid face, don't grab the bar! Fall to your death. Repeat this 50 plus times, snap a game disc in half, and write a review on Amazon. I did find this section on YouTube, and the guy playing it just ran along the wall and she grabbed the bar on the first try. What am I doing wrong? I have no idea, and that's the problem. The so-called tutorial at the beginning is a joke. There's the gas pedal, there's the brake, use the round thing to steer, and there's the freeway. What?
Did he start reviewing a different game in between this review?
Try not to get killed.
What game is he reviewing now? Anyways,
I mean, technically you can control any video game with a steering wheel
sure.
or pedals.
That's funny.
They're just
I can't
mapped
play
to
it.
a controller.
It doesn't connect to my Mad Cat steering wheel. It's this game sucks.
He continues, I will admit that I hate climb and fall games like Assassin's Fall and Prince of Falling. Boom. I also hate games with a wimpy character who can't fight and is also stupid. I especially hate games like this one with a loud mouth who nags you from a safe place while you get shot at. They never even let you kill them when you finally meet. It's just not fair.
Spoilers.
It's an old game by now. He can spoil it all he wants, Chibi. It's fine. But anyways, I guess life isn't fair. But if you live in or around Indianapolis, Indiana, the 1 or 2 or 3 of you, life is about to get a lot more fair. Because we're appearing at the county fair. No, we're not. We're not appearing there.
We're working the
funnel cake,
deep fried Snickers booth.
Yeah. No, but tell them what we're actually doing, Elliot.
Yeah, we're going to Indie PopCon
Yeah.
in Indianapolis next weekend, June 17th, 18th, and 19th. We're doing meet and greets, panels, and we're doing a live podcast, so I would love to see you there. We'll even talk shit about your favorite game straight to your face if you want us to.
Yeah,
so
bring a game and we'll shit
bring
on
a game and I will literally take a poop on it.
Yep.
So come hang out next weekend. We'll put a link in the description for the deets.
Yeah, so check out our other shows. We have a brand new episode of Weekly Weird News. We have a brand new episode of Tech Tuesday. And we also have a podcast where we hung out with Dylan Francis and Brandon Dermer. So you need to check out all of those right now.
That's a DJ thing.
That's what
I'm
he did.
a DJ.
He DJ'd live. Go watch the video. And we'll see you guys at Indie PopCon. Go there.